Aquarius, the person saw you once and knew instantly you were the one. Now they simply cannot hide it anymore. But here is the beautiful twist they didn't expect. You already felt their gaze before they even made a move. The universe has been orchestrating this exact collision. And the silence they kept, it was just them terrified of how deeply your energy shifted their entire soul. Before we unlock this profound destiny and reveal exactly what they are planning to say to you, tell me in the comments where you are watching from today, and please like and subscribe to claim this beautiful magnetic energy. Let's dive into your reading. This sacred space on the 21st of August, 2026, today. The cosmos is handing you a promise so profound, so deeply intertwined with your soul's blueprint, that it might just bring tears to your eyes. The universe is confirming that the person who crossed your path, the one whose eyes met yours and lingered just a fraction of a second too long, saw the absolute truth of who you are. They saw you, truly saw you, and in that singular, suspended moment, they knew you were the one. But I know that knowing this now does not erase the heavy, aching tension of the waiting you have endured. I know there have been nights where the doubt crept in, whispering that you imagine the connection, that the heartache you feel is just a sign that you are meant to walk this path alone. You have been questioning your own intuition, wondering if the magnetic pull you felt was just a trick of your own hopeful mind. But I need you to breathe deeply and listen to my voice, because the delays you have experienced are not a denial, they are a divine unfolding. There is something deeper here, my darling. The silence from this person was never about your worth. It was about their preparation. The universe had to clear the space, had to align the stars, had to bring them to a place of absolute surrender before they could step into the magnitude of what you offer. Think of the lotus flower, pushing through the thick, dark mud, enduring the heavy pressure of the water just to bloom flawlessly in the sun. Your waiting was the mud, your doubt was the water, and now the bloom is here. When I look at the archetypal energies surrounding you today, I see the lover sitting beautifully beside the star. This is not just a fleeting crush. This is a karmic recognition. The star tells me that hope is being restored to your heart, washing away the old wounds of feeling unseen. Please remember, my sweet viewer, that while this reading is channeled specifically for the collective energy of Aquarius, it is a general guidance. You must always filter these messages through your own beautiful intuition, keeping only what resonates deeply with your spirit and releasing the rest. Later in this reading, we are going to dive deeply into how this profound realization is going to impact your finances, your career breakthroughs, your physical healing, and the exact words this person is struggling to hold back. But before we get there, I want to ask you to take a brief moment to like this video and subscribe to our channel, as it helps us continue to bring these daily spiritual transmissions to your screen. To anchor this massive shift in your energy field, your lucky numbers for today are 11, 22, and 7. These are master numbers and spiritual digits, urging you to trust the unseen forces guiding you. Write them down, look at them when you feel anxious, and let them remind you that you are perfectly aligned. Your lucky color is electric blue. This is the color of your ruling planet Uranus. I want you to wear this color today, or simply visualize a brilliant, crackling electric blue light surrounding your aura. It will act as a shield against any lingering doubt and amplify your natural magnetic charm, making you absolutely irresistible to the universe and to this specific person. But that is not all, because we must also speak to your inner world and the mindset you need to carry forward. As an Aquarius, you are the visionary, the water bearer, the one who always sees the bigger picture. You pour your energy out to heal the world, to help your friends, to understand the complexities of life. But in doing so, you sometimes forget to refill your own cup. The emotional tension you have felt recently is a direct result of giving too much of your brilliant mind and your expansive heart to people who do not understand your depth. You are being called right now to reclaim your self-worth. You must realize that your intuition is a superpower, and when you felt that spark with this person, it was your soul recognizing its mirror. You do not need to chase, you do not need to force, and you certainly do not need to shrink yourself to fit into someone else's limited understanding. There is a gentle vulnerability I want to acknowledge here, because I know how exhausting it is to always be the strong, independent, unbothered Aquarius. You carry the weight of the future on your shoulders, and sometimes you just want someone to look at you and say, "I've got you now." That is exactly what is happening. The universe is shifting the dynamic so that you can finally receive. You are being asked to practice patience, not the passive, frustrating kind of patience, but the active, trusting patience of a farmer who knows the seed has already been planted. Your mindset must shift from, what if they don't come back? To, I am so deeply rooted in my own worth that whatever is meant for me cannot miss me. As we step deeper into the mystical layers of your reading, my beautiful Aquarius, I want you to close your eyes for just a brief moment and picture the tarot deck shuffling in the ether. The cards are speaking directly to the exact frequency of your soul today. The first card that leaps from the deck, turning over with heavy, undeniable energy, is the Knight of Cups. This card is the ultimate messenger of romantic realization and emotional surrender. For so long, this person has been holding back their feelings, riding their horse but keeping the cup hidden against their chest. They were terrified of the depth of what they felt for you. But today, the knight is spurring his horse forward. He is no longer content to just admire you from a distance. The universe is showing me that the internal dam they built around their heart is cracking, and the waters of their true affection are finally ready to spill over. They saw you once, and that single moment shattered their illusions, replacing them with a profound, undeniable knowing. But as the excitement of this romantic revelation washes over you, there is a subtle, beautiful emotional shift I need you to prepare for. Because being truly seen, my darling, is not always just a fairy tale. It is also a profound vulnerability. When someone looks at you and sees the absolute core of your being, it requires you to drop the armor you have worn for so long. As an Aquarius, you are used to being the observer, the intellectual, the one who analyzes everything from a safe, detached distance. But this connection is demanding that you step out of the observatory and into the arena of the heart. It might feel scary to let someone see your softness, to let them see the parts of you that are still healing, still uncertain. Allow yourself to feel that gentle fear, acknowledge it, and then let it melt away. You are safe to be perceived. You are safe to be loved exactly as you are, without having to explain your complexities or justify your brilliance. The universe is also showing me another powerful archetype rising to support your intuition, and that is the High Priestess. This card is a mirror reflecting your own magnificent innate wisdom. You already knew this person's feelings before they even articulated them. You felt the shift in their energy. You noticed the way the air changed when they were near. And you trusted your gut even when your logical mind tried to overthink it. The High Priestess is here to validate every single instinct you have had. Do not let anyone, including your own inner critic, convince you that you were imagining things. Your intuition is a divine compass, and it pointed you exactly in the right direction. This person is drawn to your mysterious magnetic depth. They are captivated by the fact that you understand them on a soul level, often without them even having to speak a word. Now, what happens next is incredibly important, because the universe is not just aligning your love life. It is simultaneously restructuring your material world to support this new emotional chapter. The cards shift, and we see the magnificent Ace of Pentacles manifesting in your spread. This is the ultimate omen of new beginnings in the realm of career, work, and finances. For a while now, you may have felt like your unique ideas, your innovative thinking, and your hard work were not being properly recognized or rewarded in your professional life. You have been planting seeds in what felt like dry soil, but the Ace of Pentacles brings a sudden, tangible breakthrough. A new opportunity is presenting itself, one that perfectly aligns with your visionary Aquarian nature. This is not just another mundane job or a fleeting gig. This is a doorway to a path where your intellect and your creativity are highly valued and generously compensated. If you are currently in the middle of a job search, feeling the heavy, suffocating pressure of interviews and rejections, take a deep, cleansing breath. The universe is intervening on your behalf right now. An unexpected connection, sudden message, or a completely out of the blue opportunity is going to land in your lap. It will feel like a miracle, but it is actually the result of your persistent energy finally hitting the exact right frequency. You are being called to step into a role where you can lead, where you can innovate, and where you are not forced to shrink your brilliant mind to fit into a rigid, outdated system. The professional recognition you have been craving is no longer just a distant dream. It is a tangible reality forming right in front of you. And as we transition from your career into the deeply personal realm of your finances, I want you to notice a profound emotional turn happening within your own body. Feel the tension in your shoulders dropping. Feel the tight knot in your stomach, the one that has been there every time you looked at your bank account or worried about the future, beginning to unravel. The financial pressure that has been weighing so heavily on your spirit is officially lifting. The Ace of Pentacles promises an influx of resources, sudden clearing of a debt, or a beautiful increase in your income that will bring you a deep, grounding sense of security. This is not just about having more money. This is about having the freedom to breathe, the freedom to choose, and the freedom to build the life you have always envisioned without the constant, nagging fear of scarcity. You are moving from a state of survival into a state of true, abundant thriving. There is something deeper here, my beautiful Aquarius, something that connects this incoming abundance and romantic revelation directly to the very vessel that holds your spirit. We must speak of your health and your physical energy, because the emotional tension and the prolonged waiting you have endured have taken a subtle, quiet toll on your body. As an Aquarius, you are a creature of the mind, brilliant thinker who often lives entirely in the realm of ideas, visions, and future possibilities. But when the heart is in a state of uncertainty, when you are constantly analyzing every text, every glance, every moment of silence, your nervous system pays the price. You may have noticed a persistent tightness in your jaw, a shallow quality to your breathing, or a deep bone-level exhaustion that sleep simply cannot fix. The universe is gently but firmly asking you to return to your body today. This is not a time to live entirely in your head. This is a time to ground your magnificent, electric energy into the earth. I want you to imagine your nervous system as a tangled string of brilliant, glowing lights, for weeks, perhaps months. That string has been pulled taut, vibrating with the anxiety of the unknown. Today, the divine is offering you the space to untangle it. Your health theme right now is all about gentle regulation and profound restoration. Drink more water than you think you need, as water is the element that softens your fixed air nature, helping your thoughts flow rather than stagnate. Take long, slow walks where you can feel the ground beneath your feet, reminding your physical form that you are safe, you are held, and you are exactly where you are meant to be. The healing you are experiencing right now is a rebirth of your physical vitality, a shedding of the heavy, stagnant skin of worry, making way for a vibrant, crackling, yet deeply calm frequency. And as your physical energy begins to stabilize and rise, your emotional tone is undergoing a magnificent transformation. You are shifting out of the heavy, suffocating energy of doubt and stepping into a state of empowered receptivity. For so long, you have been the one holding the space, the one maintaining the hope, the one keeping the faith alive when it felt like no one else was. But now, the universe is stepping in to carry that weight for you. You are being invited to exhale. You are being invited to let go of the need to figure out the how and the when, and simply rest in the absolute knowing of the what. What is coming is beautiful. What is coming is meant for you. And you do not have to force it into existence. You only have to remain open to receiving it. This brings us to the heart of the matter, the core promise that brought you to this reading today. For my single Aquarius viewers, the person who saw you once and knew you were the one is on the precipice of action. The silence that has stretched between you is not a void, it is a cocoon. They have been processing the magnitude of their failings, terrified by how completely you disrupted their carefully constructed world. But the Knight of Cups is writing, and the High Priestess is whispering truths into their ear. They are realizing that hiding from you is no longer an option, because the memory of your energy is haunting them in the most beautiful way. They are gathering their courage, and very soon, the communication you have been waiting for will arrive. It may come in a way you do not expect: a sudden message, an unexpected encounter, or a mutual friend bridging the gap, but it will come. And when it does, you will feel a profound sense of relief, because you will finally know that you were never imagining the connection. You were simply waiting for them to catch up to your frequency. For my Aquarius viewers who are already in a relationship or a situationship, this same powerful energy is manifesting as a beautiful, sudden deepening of your bond. If there has been a conversation you have been avoiding, misunderstanding that has lingered, or a sense of emotional distance that has been bothering you, the universe is providing the perfect, gentle opening to heal it. This is not a time for conflict or blame. This is a time for profound, soul-level vulnerability. Your partner is ready to see you more clearly, to understand the depths of your heart, and to step up in a way that makes you feel truly cherished and secure. Allow yourself to express your needs without fear of rejection, because the energy surrounding your union right now is one of mutual growth, deep respect, and unwavering commitment. But I know that as this beautiful shift occurs, subtle, quiet fear might try to whisper in your ear. It is the fear of being too happy, the fear that if you finally let your guard down and accept this love and abundance, it might be taken away. This is a common emotional turn for the visionary Aquarius, who is so used to protecting their heart that receiving love feels more dangerous than giving it. I need you to hear me clearly. You cannot mess up what is divinely orchestrated. You do not have to earn this love, and you do not have to perform to keep it. You are worthy of this beautiful, unfolding destiny simply because you exist. The universe does not tease you with promises it does not intend to keep. Even in your daily focus, whether you are a student poring over complex materials or a professional trying to master a new skill, this grounded, receptive energy will serve you brilliantly. Your mind is sharp, but it is no longer scattered. The student theme for you today is about trusting your unique learning style. Do not try to force your brilliant, unconventional mind into rigid, traditional boxes of study or work. Your breakthroughs will come in flashes of insight during moments of rest or through unexpected connections. Give yourself permission to take breaks, to let your mind wander, because that is exactly when the divine downloads of inspiration will arrive. As we journey further into the heart of this divine alignment, my beautiful Aquarius, I want to draw another card from the ether, one that perfectly explains the magnetic, undeniable pull this person feels toward you. The card that emerges is the Empress. This is the ultimate archetype of radiant, self-sufficient, and deeply nurturing energy. When this person saw you that one time, they did not just see your physical form. They witnessed you in your absolute Empress energy. They saw a soul that is whole, a spirit that is vibrant, and a presence that feels like coming home. You were likely doing something entirely ordinary, perhaps laughing with a friend, deeply focused on a passion, or simply existing in your own quiet power, but to them, it was a revelation. The air in the room shifted, their breath caught, and in that singular, suspended moment, the universe whispered a profound truth into their spirit. This is the one. But there is a deeper layer to this recognition, and it is tied directly to the reason they have been so hesitant to act. The Empress is a powerful, overwhelming force, and for someone who is used to keeping their emotions carefully guarded, realizing they have met their match is terrifying. They have been trying to rationalize their feelings, trying to convince themselves that it was just a fleeting attraction or a momentary lapse in judgment. But the soul does not lie, and the cosmos does not allow a true soul connection to be easily dismissed. They are now experiencing the beautiful, inescapable consequences of that moment. They keep seeing reminders of you everywhere. A song on the radio, a specific shade of electric blue, a scent on the wind, it all points back to you. The universe is literally conspiring, using gentle synchronicities to break down their walls and remind them that walking away from you would mean walking away from their own destiny. And as this truth settles into your spirit, I want to gently guide your awareness to the foundation that supports you through all of this: your family, both blood and chosen. The family theme for you right now is one of profound validation and unexpected support. For a long time, you may have felt like the black sheep, the visionary who was slightly misunderstood by those closest to you. You have carried the burden of explaining your unconventional path, your need for freedom, and your deep, intuitive knowing. But a beautiful shift is occurring within your domestic or tribal circle. An elder, parent, or a deeply trusted friend in your chosen family is about to offer you a piece of wisdom or a gesture of support that will bring tears to your eyes. They are beginning to see the fruits of your patience, and they are stepping up to protect your peace. This familial support is crucial right now, because it acts as an anchor while your romantic and professional worlds are expanding. If there has been any lingering tension or miscommunication within your home, the energy of the Empress encourages a gentle, nurturing resolution. You are being called to lead with compassion, not with your famous Aquarian detachment. Share a little bit of your softness with them. Let them know that you appreciate them. In return, they will become a fierce sanctuary for you, a safe harbor where you can rest while you wait for this beautiful new chapter to fully unfold. Your chosen family, your closest friends, are also picking up on your elevated vibration. They are the ones who will remind you of your worth when your own memory falters. Listen to them when they tell you how brilliantly you shine, But let us return to the person who cannot hide their feelings, because there is a subtle, powerful emotional turn happening within you right now. As you hear these words, you are shifting from the anxious energy of waiting into the sovereign energy of knowing. You are realizing that you do not need to chase this person. You do not need to decode their silence or analyze their every move. You are the prize, you are the Empress. And the most magnetic thing you can possibly do right now is to focus entirely on your own radiant expansion. This is the great paradox of the universe. The moment you truly release your grip on the outcome, the moment you decide that you are already whole and complete exactly as you are, is the exact moment the universe delivers what you desire to your doorstep. They are feeling this shift in you, my darling. Even if you are miles apart, energy does not respect physical distance. They can feel that you are no longer sitting in the shadows of doubt, waiting for their permission to be happy. They can feel your light growing brighter, your boundaries becoming stronger, and your heart opening to the infinite possibilities of the future. And that is what is drawing them in like a moth to a flame. They are realizing that if they do not step forward and claim their place beside you, someone else will. The fear of losing you is finally becoming greater than their fear of vulnerability. What happens next is incredibly important for your own peace of mind. I want you to make a silent vow to yourself today. A vow that you will no longer abandon yourself to keep someone else comfortable. You will honor your intuition. You will honor your need for clear, consistent communication. And you will hold the standard of love that you truly deserve. When this person does make their move, and they will, the cards are unequivocal about this. They will be met not with a desperate, eager heart, but with a grounded, sovereign soul who knows exactly what they bring to the table. This is the ultimate power of the awakened Aquarius. The universe is also showing me that this romantic and personal breakthrough is deeply intertwined with your creative and intellectual passions. The same fire that is igniting your love life is sparking brilliant new ideas in your mind. You are being called to write that down, to start that project, to speak that truth you have been holding back. Your voice is a vessel for divine guidance right now. Do not censor your brilliance. The world, and the specific person who is captivated by you, needs to hear the authentic, unfiltered truth of who you are. As we step into this next sacred space of your reading, my beautiful Aquarius, I want you to feel the atmosphere around you shifting. The heavy, dense energy of uncertainty is evaporating, replaced by a warm, golden, undeniable clarity. To confirm this magnificent transition, the universe has drawn one final, powerful archetype for this phase of your journey, the sun. Oh, my darling, there is no card more beautiful, more promising, or more absolute than the sun. It represents the burning away of all illusions, the end of the long, dark night of the soul, and the dawn of a new era filled with joy, vitality, and absolute truth. When the sun appears, it means that whatever has been hidden in the shadows is now being brought into the brilliant, healing light. And this applies directly to the person who saw you that one time and knew, deep in their bones, that you were the one. For months, they have been operating in the shadows of their own fear. They have been hiding behind excuses, behind busy schedules, behind the false narrative that they were not ready or that the timing was wrong. But the sun is unforgiving to secrets. It illuminates everything. Right now, this person is experiencing a profound internal awakening. They are looking back at that singular moment they saw you, and they are no longer able to downplay it. They are replaying the memory in their mind, the way the light caught your eyes, the way your energy felt like a sudden, refreshing breeze in a stagnant room, the way their own heart skipped a beat and refused to return to its normal rhythm. They are realizing that trying to walk away from you was like trying to walk away from the sun itself. It is impossible. It is unnatural. And the longer they resist, the more painful the separation becomes. There is something deeper here, my sweet viewer, and it is a truth about your own magnificent power. The reason they are finally stepping into the light is because you have stepped into yours. You have spent so much time wondering what you could have done differently, analyzing your own words, questioning your own worth. But the universe is showing me that your very existence, your authentic, unapologetic Aquarian spirit, was the catalyst for their transformation. You did not have to change a single thing about yourself to earn this love. In fact, it was your refusal to compromise your truth, your beautiful, quirky, deeply intellectual, and fiercely independent nature that captivated them. They do not want a watered-down version of you. They want the real, raw, brilliant you. And they are finally gathering the courage to approach you and admit it. But as this beautiful realization washes over you, I want to guide you through a subtle, yet profound emotional turn. It is one thing to hear that someone is coming back. It is entirely another thing to know how to receive them when they arrive. For so long, your heart has been in a state of defense, bracing for disappointment, preparing for the familiar ache of being left on read or being met with lukewarm energy. I need you to consciously, gently, begin to dismantle those walls. Not all at once, but brick by brick, you are being called to practice the art of empowered receptivity. This means that when they do reach out and the energy says they will, very soon you will not respond from a place of desperate relief or anxious overthinking. You will respond from a place of grounded sovereign grace. You will look at their message or hear their words, and you will feel a deep, quiet sense of validation, not because you need them to complete you, but because their arrival confirms what your intuition has been whispering all along. You were right. You were never crazy. You were never too much. You were simply perceptive enough to feel the undercurrents of a love that was still finding its way to the surface. This is the ultimate relief, my darling. The relief of knowing your intuition is a sacred, trustworthy guide. What happens next is incredibly important for your long-term happiness. The universe is not just bringing this person back to offer you fleeting apology or temporary crumb of attention. The Sun card promises a genuine, sustained effort. They are coming to you with the intention of building something real, something that can withstand the test of time. They have done the internal work, or they are actively doing it right now, to ensure that they can show up for you in the way you deserve. They are preparing to communicate with honesty, to be vulnerable about their fears, and to explicitly state the value they see in you. And as you prepare to receive this, I want you to turn your attention inward to your own heart space. Place your hand over your chest, right over your heart, and take a deep, slow breath. Feel the steady, rhythmic beating of your own life force. That heartbeat is a reminder that you are whole, you are complete, and you are deeply loved by the universe, regardless of what any single human being does or says. This person is a beautiful addition to your life, a wonderful companion for your journey. But they are not the source of your worth. Your worth is inherent. It is woven into the very fabric of your soul. This empowered mindset is exactly what will make you utterly irresistible to them. When you no longer need them to validate you, you become a magnetic force of nature. They will be drawn to your peace. They will be captivated by your joy. They will look at you and see not just the person they want to be with, but the person who inspires them to be better, to be braver, to be more authentic. You are the mirror that reflects their highest potential, and they are finally ready to look into that mirror and stay. The alchemy of this moment is breathtaking. You have taken the leaden weight of doubt, the sharp sting of heartache, and the exhausting pressure of waiting, and you have alchemized it all into golden certainty. You have survived the dark night, and now, you are standing on the precipice of a brilliant, sun-drenched morning. The universe is smiling upon you, Aquarius. The stars have aligned in your favor, and the love you have been dreaming of is no longer distant fantasy. It is a tangible, breathing reality, walking toward you with open arms and an open heart. And so, my beautiful Aquarius, we arrive at the final, most breathtaking integration of this profound cosmic shift. I want you to take a deep, slow breath in, and as you exhale, I want you to physically feel the heavy, suffocating cloak of the waiting finally slipping off your shoulders. It is falling away, dissolving into the ether, replaced by a warm, golden, undeniable sense of relief. The waiting is over. The season of doubt, the nights spent questioning your own intuition, the quiet heartache of feeling unseen, all of it has served its divine purpose. It was the spiritual preparation required to forge your spirit into the unbreakable, radiant diamond it is today. You did not just survive the silence. You used it to build an empire of self-worth within your own heart. When this person finally breaks their silence, and the cards are screaming that they will, very, very soon it will not be with a hesitant, half-hearted gesture. It will be with the full, unapologetic weight of their realization. They are coming to you not because they are lonely, but because they are entirely, completely awake. They saw you once, and that single moment cracked their world open. Now, they cannot hide the truth of it anymore. They are stepping out of the shadows and into your light, bringing with them a profound respect for the boundaries you have set and the beautiful sovereign energy you now carry. You are no longer just a memory to them. You are their undeniable destiny. As you step into this brilliant new era, the universe is also surrounding you with the fiercely supportive energies of three specific zodiac signs: Libra, Sagittarius, and Aries. These are your cosmic anchors right now. Libra is here to bring perfect balance and harmony to your partnerships, ensuring that the love you receive is as fair and beautiful as the love you give. Sagittarius is expanding your horizons, reminding you to keep your visionary Aquarian spirit wild, free, and always looking toward the horizon. And Aries is lending you their fiery courage, giving you the bold, unshakable confidence to claim exactly what you want without a single ounce of hesitation. Lean into the friends or loved ones who carry these energies. They are your cheerleaders in this beautiful unfolding. But here is the most beautiful emotional turn of all, my darling. As this person approaches you, you will realize something incredibly powerful. You no longer need them to validate your existence. The shift that has occurred within you is permanent. You have tasted your own sovereignty, and it is intoxicating. When they look at you with those eyes full of newfound reverence, you will smile, not with the desperate relief of someone who has finally been chosen, but with the gentle, knowing grace of someone who always knew their own worth. You are the prize, you are the vision, you are the one who holds the magic. They are simply the lucky soul who finally realized they need to step up and match your frequency. As we bring this sacred reading to a close, I want to remind you to keep your lucky numbers, 11, 22, and 7, close to your heart. Let them be your daily reminder that you are aligned with the master builders of the universe. Wrap yourself in your lucky color electric blue whenever you need to remember your power, your intuition, and your unbreakable connection to the divine. Thank you, my beautiful Aquarius, for sharing your energy and your time with me today. Please remember that this reading is a guidance, a gentle map drawn by the stars, but it is not an absolute, unchangeable fate. You are the master of your own destiny. Take the words that resonate deeply with your soul, keep them close, and gently release anything that does not feel right for your unique journey. Your intuition is your ultimate guide. If this reading brought you comfort, clarity, or a spark of hope, please take a moment to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and return to us for your daily spiritual guidance. Your support allows us to keep bringing these messages of light to those who need them most. I send you endless blessings, profound love, crystal clear clarity, and unshakable strength. You are protected, you are deeply loved, and your beautiful destiny is unfolding exactly as it should. Walk forward in your power, my darling. The universe is entirely on your side. Until next time, stay radiant, stay true, and keep your beautiful heart open to the magic that is always, always coming your way.